Far in the icy lands of the south, where the snow glistened like diamonds and the sea stretched forever, lived a little penguin named Pico. Pico was different from the other penguins in his colony. While the others loved sliding on the ice, diving into the cold waves, and catching shiny fish, Pico loved asking questions. "Why is the sea so deep?" he would ask. "Where does the sun go at night? What lies beyond the horizon?" Most penguins laughed at him. "Don't worry about such things, Pico," they said. "The world is only ice, sea, and fish. That is all we need." But Pico could not stop wondering. He often stood at the edge of the ice, staring at the endless blue, dreaming of what might be out there. One day, while exploring farther than usual, Pico saw something unusual in the distance, a shadowy shape rising from the water. It wasn't an iceberg. It was too steady, too green. His heart beat faster. Could it be land? He waddled back to the colony. "I saw something out there," he cried. "It looks like an island." The older penguins shook their heads. "Nonsense, there is nothing but ice and water. Stay where it is safe." But Pico's curiosity was stronger than his fear. The next morning, he took a deep breath, jumped into the sea, and began swimming toward the mysterious shape. The journey was long and tiring. Waves tossed him up and down, and icy winds tried to push him back. He met seals along the way who warned, "It's dangerous to leave the colony, little one." But Pico pressed on. Finally, after what felt like forever, he reached the shape and gasped. It was indeed an island, covered in green trees, colorful flowers, and warm sandy shores. Birds he had never seen before sang in the branches, and butterflies danced through the air. Pico had never imagined such beauty. "An island of life beyond the ice," he whispered. As he explored, Pico noticed something else. A family of turtles struggling to carry fruit up a hill. He rushed to help, and, though he was small, his determination made the work easier. The turtles thanked him warmly. He also met bright parrots who told him stories of the wide world, jungles, rivers, mountains, deserts. Pico listened with shining eyes, amazed that the world was far bigger than he had been told. But when he tried to bring back a basket of fruit to show his colony, he struggled. The sea was rougher on the return, and the basket almost sank. Pico realized he could not carry everything alone. When at last he returned home, the penguins crowded around him. "Pico, where have you been? We thought you were lost." "I found an island," he said proudly. "It is full of colors and life beyond the ice. There is more to the world than we ever knew." Some shook their heads in disbelief. But then, from his basket, Pico pulled out a single bright fruiter golden mango. The penguins gasped. Never had they seen such a thing. Its sweetness amazed them. Slowly, the colony began to believe. They listened as Pico described the island, the birds, the trees, the turtles. For the first time, the penguins realized the world was greater than their little patch of ice. From that day on, they no longer laughed at Pico's questions. Instead, they admired him as Pico, the explorer, the penguin who discovered the hidden island and taught them that curiosity leads to wonders. Moral of the story: curiosity is not a weakness, it is the beginning of discovery. By asking questions and exploring bravely, we can uncover worlds we never imagined.